What's going on, guys? I want to do a quick little update video on the futures. So we're going to be looking at Nasdaq futures. I'm going to be doing a separate video based on today's price action, mark out some new levels. The sole purpose of this video is to kind of reiterate from the video last night. I put a video out and I talked about the supply and demand levels. And I kind of gave those levels for the overnight futures session for this morning. But let's kind of recap, right? I mean, it's always good to kind of recap what we had going on from the prior day into today. So the green lines, I'm just going to reiterate, these are demand zones. Okay, green lines were demand zones that I put. The red lines were supply zones. This little bit of supply that we had here was this white line, and then we had the upper supply zone. I kind of want to go over quickly, very quickly, because this is obviously today's price action. I want to show you how we could have played that, right? So if we look at this big green candle here, and I'm going to put a line through it. This big green candle here is 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we can just disregard all of this pre-market action here. If we kind of just focus on what exactly happened when the market opened on this candle here, not only did we break this level of supply, we also broke this mini level of supply here, and we ran up from confirmation 13,118 all the way up to this supply zone perfectly to a T, got rejected all the way up to 13,229. So that's a 100-point run up that you could have caught essentially on the Nasdaq 100 in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. So literally from the word go, from when the market opened here, we ran up for 15 minutes straight, 100 points before failing and rejecting this level. Now, this is not a level that I just made right now for this video. This level was made yesterday, guys. So before we even touch this area, it was made. What is that telling you? I'm looking at prior price action always, and I'm going to do another video with new levels for us for tomorrow, which tomorrow is going to be the 28th. So I'm going to do a new one, but I just kind of want to show you, as we ran up, we touched the supply zone, and where did we come all the way back down to? This green line, demand zone. Boom, tagged it once, bounced, tagged it twice, bounced. So another way that you could have played this is when we came down to this demand zone and bounced off of it once, try to come back and retested it, you could have essentially got long here and ridden this back up and sold where, guys? Where would we have been selling? We would have been selling into this supply or into this supply. Take your profits there. When we did break and back test again, where did we go, guys? We exploded back up to the top. And when we did not take out the previous highs of the day, which was from the opening range run up, we could expect a little bit of selling. So what can we do? Sell here. I know this is a lot of information to process, but if you start to understand supply and demand zones, if we have supply, rejection, if we have demand, buying, right? Rejection, back down, buying, bounce, consolidate, starts to make a lot of sense. So just keep an eye on some of the levels that I post, because they can be beneficial to you, especially during the trading day. If you kind of see that we're trading up here, do you want to be buying long? No, we want to be thinking about getting ready to short. If this rejects, the only way that we're going to buy is if we were to take out this new high and go higher. So just kind of keep that in mind. Are we looking to short here? No, we're looking for a bounce play here off the demand zone. And the only reason we're going to short is if we come down to this wick, bounce, and then flush. Then we would be looking to take profits down here in this area. Hope that video helps. Just want to kind of reiterate that to you guys. I'm going to do a fresh video in just a couple of minutes here. Mark out the new levels. Pretty much going to be the same. I'm just going to make a minor adjustment to this chart that we're looking at here so we can get ready for tomorrow, which is going to be the 28th.